Pause up, everyone. Welcome to Meowy Hour. I'm your host, Arden Moore. As you know, the show is brought to you each and every hump day by the Cat Fancier Association. I cannot do this show without all breed CFA judge and a pretty cool gal, my co-host, Kathy Black with doggy designee, Destiny! Woo! And my feline sidekick, right? Yeah. My name is Pet Safety Cat Casey. I always have something to say. And my other cat, my other ginger boy, is up on top of my bookcase next to the lighting camera, Rusty the Performer. We also want to do a big thank you to our sponsors, Kitty Raid. They make isotonic drinks that keep our kitties hydrated. They got taurine in them. They got prebiotics. They also make something for dogs, Doggy Raid. And if you got a finicky eater that needs a little bit of a on top of their kibble, they have a product called Yummy Raid. You see two people right here and cats that are going to be flying all around. They're coming from Las Vegas. I don't hear any slot machines, but I'm betting you all going to have a great time. Why? We are so excited. We have a dynamic duo. You know them, the two crazy cat ladies. Please give it up for Jay Kennedy and Adrienne Lever. Hey, welcome, guys.
Hello. Oh my God. Thank you so much for having us. This is a lot of fun already.
Pull that whole thing out of my you-know-what.
That is amazing.
I think you guys are more like two crazy, cool cat ladies.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah,
we're not cool at all, though.
We're actually not.
And I see you got some little boys in the back. Is that Friday and Zorro?
This is Friday and Zorro. Friday's a female, and Zorro is our male. Look at you.
Yes,
and they're perfect.
They are. And you know what, ladies and gents from all over the world tuning in right now to our Meowy show, our show. First, thank you, pause up, for being here. And second, you know, this show is posted on Facebook and YouTube. So if you missed it or tell your friends, just do Meowy Hour Facebook or Meowy Hour YouTube, right? And you'll get the link, right, Kathy?
That's right.
All right. So we're going to give away prizes from our sponsor, Kitty Raid. And these two crazy cat ladies are going to give not one, but two prizes later on the show if you have your ears on. Because when we chat with them, I'm going to then ask two questions. And we're going to see who's the one that came up with the right answer. Does that sound fair to you two ladies?
I love it.
All right. But what is tomorrow? I know I'm not wearing the right color. Come here, Casey.
Tomorrow,
but what is tomorrow?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day, of course.
Patrick's Day. And Casey has a little bandana that says, "Lucky Mommy's Lucky Charm."
Yeah.
Oh, that's way too cute.
So Casey, and here comes Rusty, because I'm a foodie. Okay, here we go. Bye. Over here. Oh, he took the bag. I have to keep my treats in my pocket.
He's a smart cookie, that
And
one.
he got it out. That's awesome.
Yeah, he did. He's a good guy. He's a feline foodie. So here's the deal. I was trying to do a little bit of research on St. Patrick's Day, St. Catter's Day. So Casey, just when I was doing it, my kitty cat said, "Just kiss me, I'm Irish." He goes, "What? You've never heard of a cat full of blarney?" So that was Casey's St. Patrick's Day joke. Terrible, but blame it on Casey. And the other thing I've learned about St. Patrick's Day is that catnip and beer do not mix. So green beer. Yeah, so don't give it to your kitty. No. So do you guys know, here we go. See, you like that one? So do not let your pet anywhere near your alcohol. This is Arden Moore, Master Pet First Aid Instructor, pleading with you. But that's a cute photo. And then show the next one. Okay. We're very low budget here, so just everybody pause.
I don't know if I can figure out how to share a screen, so you guys are all over this.
Yeah.
Well, I thank Kathy. All right.
It was magically delicious.
It was magically delicious.
That is adorable.
Yeah. So, I mean, kitties have humor. I think they have a drier sense of humor than most humans. But I wanted to let you know, do any of you know why people wear green on St. Patrick's Day? I'm going to ask our guest. Jay, you're up. What do you think? Just take a guess.
Am I supposed to answer?
Yeah, this is not a
Oh, for
trivia
real?
question.
Um,
And you're still sober right now, so that's good.
for everyone that knows me knows that outside of cats, I know nothing. So I'm gonna guess that the Irish have a lot of boogers.
Okay. That is actually kind of genuine and unique. Okay.
I mean, I'm Irish and I have a lot of boogers, so.
Oh, well, snot to know ya. Okay. Oh, yes. All right, Jay, what about you? Why do you think people wear green on St. Patrick's Day?
I really have no idea.
Adrian always has a smarter idea of like things than I do.
Well, if you
Now, wearing green to hide your boogers falling out of your nose is pretty creative, I think.
yeah, I think so too. I know when I ever meet you in person, I'm never shaking your hand. So, well, here's what legend has. Legend has people wear green on St. Patrick's Day to avoid being punched by a leprechaun.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Now, I'm a short lady, but I think theirs would be an uppercut, wouldn't you think?
I don't know why leprechauns would want to punch people that weren't wearing.
Because they stopped selling Lucky Charms. I don't know.
Oh,
And the other thing is, just take a guess in terms of millions. Tomorrow, hang on, you guys, come here, come back here. I did write the cat behavior answer book. Come here. All right, they're all good. It's siblings, because Rusty's kind of a kid brother butthead, but I love him and I love Casey. But Casey wants to be the star of the show.
Right.
That's all right. So how many, I'm ready for one, how many pints of beer all over the globe will be drank tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day?
100 million pints of beer.
Well, that's way high. Okay, your turn. Yeah, I was surprised.
That's way high than 1 million pints of beer.
Lower. Kathy?
Well, those Germans like their beer, and and everybody else does. So do the Irish. I would say,
at the number.
Asking how many gallons or how many pints?
Pints.
How many pints?
Forearm.
I would say 500,000.
Okay, I was surprised. 13 million. I think we need to get that checked.
13 million? Well, 13 million.
COVID numbers? Because
I would think the COVID numbers would be going up. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. I did some sleuthing because everybody contributes St. Patrick with getting the snakes out of Ireland, and St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. But do you all know what his given birth name was? And it's perfect for Meowy Hour.
No, tell us.
Okay, his name, it's spelled, the first name, Maewyn. Okay. Second name, Succat. It sounds like meow soul cat.
it does.
How is it actually pronounced? It does. How is it actually pronounced?
I have no idea. That's why I do a radio show. I think it's
I
Maewyn Succat. You gotta make sure you don't say suck it. It's Succat.
I think it's like music.
Yeah, but I thought it looked like a meow and there was a cat at the end.
Yeah.
So I thought that's why he loves cats. Come on, what do you guys? I think this is a first ever been revealed everywhere, anywhere, right?
Yeah, everywhere,
so.
anywhere.
Yeah, I love this. This is fantastic. No wonder, I'm sure he appreciates the St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's up in heaven going, there's that crazy Arden telling everybody my real name. Shame on you, Arden. Yeah, second.
That's a crazy name.
That is a crazy name, but we got two crazy cat ladies in the house, so all bets are off today. Before we dive into the world of two crazy cat ladies, because they're pretty awesome, make that meowabulous, I have the answer to last week's trivia question. The question was, as mentioned, Chicago holds the record, the title, for 7 years in a row in the United States as the rattiest city because they're hiring a humane society to help usher with cats get rid of these rats. But our neighbors to the north, oh, Canada, there's a province in Canada that has 0 rats. And
How?
the answer was Alberto. Alberto. I always want to say the lady, but it's a dude. Alberta. No, it's Alberta, right?
This still
I
could
think
be.
Alberto and Alberta, they're kind of in the they, them kind of.
Are they neighboring provinces? Like,
Maybe that's a province that's going they and them. Who knows? I better be quiet. So who won the amazing Kitty Raid packet from our wonderful sponsor who's putting up with us? Oops.
So the winner of the Kitty Raid was, if I can get my messenger to quit popping up. Stop. Was Linda Peterman. Linda
Linda.
won the Kitty Raid. And then we had the 3 winners of the online behavior day that's coming up in April. And those 3 winners were Linda Carroll, Jill Breivik, and Alexandra George. So Linda Peterman, you have the Kitty Raid coming your way, and the other 3 ladies, Linda, Jill, and Alexandra, need to get a hold of Stacy to get information on how to attend the online seminar.
The online behavior conference is April 9th. Go to communitycatspodcast.com. Yours truly is going to be one of the speakers. So condolences and apologies in advance, but go for it. It's a great conference. Stacy and her team does a wonderful job, and they help you understand all things CAT. So congratulations to all the winners. So here comes kind of a tough one today. There is a recluse, like I don't want to be bothered, multi-Grammy winner, and she's an Irish singer. So I was trying to do something for St. Patrick's Day. Do you know her? Enya, E-N-Y-A? Enya. Oh, there she go. Enya. Okay. Don't answer this, ladies.
okay.
Yeah. This is the one you don't answer.
Okay.
She actually lives alone in an Irish castle with a lot of cats. She's a pretty cool cat advocate. So I'm going to ask you for a prize, the winning Kitty Raid packet. What is the name of the castle in which Irish singer Enya lives? So you get 4 choices. I tried to be as Irish as I could. I actually looked up 4 castles in Ireland. So these all are in Ireland, but she only lives in one. She's not that rich. She only lives in one. Okay. All right. So is it A, Ashford? Is it B, Blarney? Is it C, Dromoland? Or is it D, Manderley? Here's your choices. I won't do a jig, I promise. A, Ashford. B, Blarney. C, Dromoland. Or D, Manderley. Type in your answers now. You can also, if you're watching this later, you have until what? Sunday, Kathy? Tell them what they can do.
Yes, everybody, even if you type your answer on the Facebook chat, I need you to email me your answer. It's my name. You can see it under my Zoom here, kathy.black@yahoo.com. And you have until Sunday afternoon. So even if you're watching this via YouTube or however you're watching it, if it's from these ladies' shared post or whatever, you're up for the opportunity to win also. So send your answer to kathy.black@yahoo.com, and I will randomly select the winner on Sunday afternoon. And that way I can email you, because I'm not friends with everybody on Facebook in the world. A lot of them, but not everybody.
Well, yeah, I'm betting on you.
Yeah.
I think you're a good person. All right. So I'm trying to distract the boys. Okay. You guys ready for this?
Ready.
I think.
All right.
Like
I
that?
promise it's not like going to the dentist and the gynecologist at the same time. It won't be that.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
good. Very, very good.
Come here, Casey. Casey, come back. You got to come and be my host. Just come here.
That just put the worst image in my mind.
The hostess.
What a horrifying thought.
So
Yeah.
here's the deal, guys.
Okay.
They are really upping the game for cats. They are major cat advocates. I had to like take a couple of breaks after I went through their website because they do so much. I'm still wondering if they even sleep. They have a whole line of great products backed by veterinarians. They're called Feline Essentials. Did I do that right?
Yes.
Check.
I didn't know you were talking about us. I was like, who is she talking about? Oh my.
They do a great blog. They have a podcast. Their website, Two Crazy Cat Ladies, and Kathy's posting their TikTok and their Facebook and the website. There's this thing called the A to Z cat symptoms checker, and it says A to Z. Now I'm a newspaper reporter from back, but actually there's 36, and you only go from A to V because it goes acne to vomiting. So you're gonna have to get a Z in there.
It's a work in progress.
Okay.
We're still working.
And they live in Las Vegas with 6 cats that are probably the doggone luckiest cats you're ever going to meet. So please, without any further ado, I do appreciate Jay and Adrian, Two Crazy Cat Ladies, coming humbly on Meowy Hour. So far, you strapped yourselves in. You good?
This is extraordinary.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, Casey has a question. Okay, should I ask him the question? Okay, Casey says, okay, I saw on your blog, why you answered the question. Why did my cat keep knocking over our drinks? Who wants to handle that one?
Because cats. That's just our go-to answer. There are many things that, you guys know, when it comes to cats, every cat has a different, amazing personality. They're, some of them are more shy, some of them are more timid, some of them are more outgoing. We have one that's a downright comedian. Like never met a cat with so much personality like that just likes to make people laugh. And some cats, they really just like to get their owner's attention, and they oftentimes do that by just knocking things over. Now, sometimes there's
the slow move of it too. It's never a sweep. You ever notice that?
Right.
A cat never does that. It's like they're getting closer and closer and closer to the edge.
Yep.
Okay. As you're running from the other room.
Yes. Trying to
I
catch
had a friend whose Maine Coon at 2 o'clock every morning would go in the bedroom and knock the picture off the wall, get up on the dresser and knock a picture off the wall. And I think it was just because it made them get up, and they knew it was going to get them up. So the cat learned.
Was it someone that the cat didn't like?
Get up.
All right. So you Two Crazy Cat Ladies live in Las Vegas with 6 cats. Proper manners. Run down their names really quick. I know the first oldest is Oliver Twist.
Yes.
Oliver Twist is our oldest boy. Are we going just through their names, or?
Yeah. Oldest to youngest.
Oh, and then we have our Pooh Bear, who's 12, almost 13 years old. He's a big ginger boy. We're working on.
Casey loves him. He goes, we'll go for a pint later, a pint of milk.
Probably a pint of milk. That's right. And then we've got 2 sibling sets. So we've got our Zorro and Friday, our Black Panthers, brother and sister, and they're 4. They're going to be 4 on March 31st.
Yeah.
And then 30th, and then another sibling set, Jack and Madison, and they're going to be 2 this month.
Oh, wow. So how did you come to become, this is a probably boring question you hear a lot, but people are curious as maybe a feline. How did you 2 connect and become the Two Crazy Cat Ladies? And I want the real story.
Oh, the real story.
In the spring in 97.
The real story could take forever. So we've been in pet nutrition since 2005. We were working with my family business and in a pet nutrition company, learning about supplementation, the power of food, the power of nutrition when it comes to animals and pets in general. The rest of my family all had dogs. We had cats, and whenever there was a question about about the health of one of our cats, we had no answers. There wasn't anyone that had the answers for that, or, oh, well, this will probably work because it kind of works along the lines of how that is for dogs. And so it was like, nobody's really focusing. And at that time, we could not find even online, and I mean, online was still kind of new for us, but we, you know, it was hard to find anyone that was focusing on cats and cat nutrition. So in 2015, we branched away and decided to start our company. Finding the name was a little difficult because it was like, at first it was like, okay, well, you know, we want it to be, I don't know. And then somebody, because all of our friends had always called us the two crazy cat ladies. They're always like, oh yeah, the crazy cat ladies, because they either don't have pets or have dogs, right? They're all like, yeah, the crazy cat ladies. And so we decided that we would just name our company the Two Crazy Cat Ladies, try to, with the name itself, try to help debunk the myth that all cats, like if you have cats, if you have more than one cat, then you're, you know, an old single lady with a robe on, and, you know, like all the stereotypes of it. And then, but also to be that resource that we could not find, so so our motto is to learn, share, and grow. So we learn that we can about feline health, feline nutrition, feline behavior, now feline everything. And then we share that information with the cat community, and all like together we just grow.
Well, I like that. Learn, share, and grow. That's a great motto. And all right, I'm going to ask both of you, define what would be a benevolent term for a crazy cat lady in 2022, because millennials I love the kitties. Kitties are great on social media, TikTok, Instagram, you know what? I think it is a good time to be at CAT. So who wants to handle how would you now define crazy?
Benevolent means.
Come on, Adrienne, you want to say something? Come on.
Funny.
See, I'm telling you, outside of cats, I don't know anything. I was like, you handle that, because I don't know what benevolent means.
I don't know. I mean,
Nice.
Nice.
Teaching moment. Okay. Nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a good question, though. I mean,
well, all right. I'm gonna ask Kathy too. But to me, I think we need to turn it around to a positive definition. Because crazy good, I think it's crazy good. I think if you are there for cats, then you're crazy good in my book. There's my answer.
I agree.
Well, and crazy is good, right?
Yeah.
Unless
can be good.
Unless
it's clinical, maybe.
Rocky. I do have to say, though,
we're non-partisan on this show. We're
non-partisan. I do have to say, though, you wanted the real story, and I do have to say, Jay and I officially met for real in 2001. And she had a cat, and I had 3 cats at the time. And of course, we didn't understand why people thought we were crazy cat ladies. We just, you know, every cat we've ever had the privilege of sharing our home with has come to us in some way. So we've never gone out and been like, oh, I would love to go adopt a cat, or I would like another cat.
In fact, we thought we were dog people, both of us.
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah.
Right?
But these cats kept like needing us or finding us.
Or turns out we did that.
Or
needing us.
Needing. And they really are our best teachers. But that's really, we've learned a lot. We've made a lot of painful mistakes in our early days as cat parents. So it is an incredible experience to be honest with the community and say, here's what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe try doing this.
From our mistakes and failures, we only get better.
Exactly.
So you guys have been a dynamic duo for over 20 years.
18 officially,
18
but
officially.
yeah, over 20. We've known each other over 20
We've known each other.
years. I was not old enough to drink when we met.
Oh, okay. And by the way, they're very excited when we do the kitty cocktail, but they're starting early. And tell everybody what you're drinking.
I know I put them here to save them.
You can't put a cocktail in front of me.
Do that. I mean, why do you think my glass is empty? It's only filled when Kathy talks about the Burmese.
I know.
So that's my temptation. Go for it.
Okay, so today we have made in honor of St. Patrick's Day Eve.
Oh, good.
We have made Midori Meowtini.
Yeah, there's that green in there. And what do you have in there? I see. Are there cherries in there? What do you got?
There are.
Are they dark cherries, like adult cherries? Like, you know, not like maraschino, but the nice dark ones?
They are nice. Cherries. Yeah, they are cocktail cherries.
Oh, you stepped it up. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's cherries, a little bit of Midori, some Tito's vodka, and some seltzer water. just to take the edge off of it. It's
Yeah,
the actual ingredient.
that looks like a good drink. That looks like a good drink. All right, so we know why cats knock over drinks. We know how they got together to become the two crazy cat ladies. You have and I don't want you, I don't want you to
They're
sound like
fabulous, feminine, feline fanciers.
oh yeah, there you go, Kat.
There you go.
Wow.
Nice.
You
Thank
put that
you,
down.
Katie. But you create, I mean, if you guys go to twocrazycatladies.com, you're gonna see t-shirts, hoodies. You're gonna see what we're gonna be giving away. We're gonna be giving away the kitty crack pillow for cats and a cat calming product. But just quickly, I mean, you guys have a pretty nice lineup of products from Feline Essential. You don't have to sound like a commercial, but I see the heart and soul in what you've made. But you also have experts with Vanna White initials after their names, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
And it's exciting because I have to say this, we've been in pet nutrition for a long time. I'm just
Yeah.
jumping on this because it is so exciting. And our holistic scientist that has formulated many of these products, he was so excited to have anyone that was actually interested in
helping
making
cats.
products specifically for cats. He is a rescuer. We worked with him for 10 years,
10 years.
and didn't know that he's rescued over 100 cats himself.
At the,
And
Really?
Now it's
yes,
way more, but yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
this
now it
Dr.
is.
Campbell?
Yes.
yes.
And he's from what state, which is where Kathy is from?
The great state of
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Yes.
Did I
Yeah.
do my homework?
You did.
Wow.
Yes, you
Got
did.
on top of these reporters. Okay.
What's
All
his
right.
name? What's his name again? I missed it.
What's that?
What's his name? I missed it.
Dr. Campbell. What's his first name?
Yes, Dr. Roscoe Campbell.
Roscoe.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Roscoe Campbell.
Yes, holistic animal scientist, and he was formulating many of the products for my family business for dogs. He was helping them, and when we started our company, we reached out to him, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, I have so many products that I've made that nobody wants to focus on cats. But I made them just to help my rescue cats that I bring in myself from because areas they dump for whatever reason." They dump cats. They just dump them. And so
I live in Dallas, and in our neighborhood, funky little Forest Hills, they dump kitties still here too. So
I don't even know how someone can do that.
I don't know how anybody can do that, but he was creating these amazing formulas, all natural formulas. And so he introduced them to us, and that's how we got started with our line of products. And
I love this. I'm going to see you guys on Shark Tank one day, right?
I hate that
I don't
pitch.
know.
Oh,
I can't do the pitch. I mean, we could talk.
I'm Jay. I'm Adrian. And we're no. We would just fail. We would fail.
All right. Well, we'll create our own feline Shark Tank one day. How's that?
Like
there
that.
you go. That we should do.
But it is exciting. So there's a lot of these, a lot of these formulas are just really game changers for a lot of cats, and they're specifically for cats. So they're all natural, all liquid. So they're easy additions into food, easily absorbed. And we're working on more things.
Yeah, we've got a lot.
You're gonna let the cat out of the bag? Come on.
Yeah, we are working on. In 2022 we will be launching at least several more products.
Yeah.
So we're just constantly working on the production and figuring that stuff out.
That goes in. Yeah.
So much that goes into.
But it's exciting. Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's a good time to be a cat. I do, and I think people. You even have your podcast Back in the Closet, which is hilarious. But I think people are coming out of the cat closet. And I say real men love cats. My brother has a cat. He's always had a cat. He was in the Navy 20 years. And I love it because dudes give him macho names like Logger. That was one of my brother's cat's names. But talk about that, because they have a different physiology than we do. Mm-hmm. They have a majorly different physiology than a dog. They are not small dogs that purr. So I am so happy that you're teamed up with Dr. Campbell for this, but you also have some fun little items that you also create too in your shopping. So everybody go shopping to twocrazycatladies.com after the show. Do you now love me?
Wow. You're hired.
Yes.
Well, here's the funniest thing. I'm the most terrible salesperson on the planet. I cannot sell anything, but I can get behind good quality people. And that's where I come from. So moving on, because it's like almost like you could do a whole Jeopardy board with categories, and they would be in every one of these categories. So I'm dying to know this. You had a ghost in your house and your pet sitter, Sarah? Tell us.
Right.
So,
That's
oh, look,
right.
here comes our little.
Oh, which one is that? Is that Zorro or
Oh,
Fred?
come here,
Yes.
baby.
Oh, you know, I have animal magnetism. That's probably what it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll get a little close.
So does her lap.
So tell us about you're in Las Vegas. It looks like a nice house. I haven't seen any ghouls or goblins. Have you, Kathy, running around?
Not yet.
Okay, so, all right. So tell us.
We didn't know anything about it. We started being suspicious about what was going on when one of our cats went missing. Right
Well,
after.
we were out of town, right?
Right.
So what happened was we went out of town. We have our pet sitter who is amazing. She always lives at the house. She's a stay-in. So she stays with cats. She loves our cats. Our cats love her. So she, her job is to play with them all day and feed them as, and then follow my like rule book of.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's long because most people have cats. I actually am the editor of the NAPS, National Association of Professional Pet Sitters magazine, and they all laugh because every client has this big long list. And I'm sure, Kathy, when you go to judge cat shows, don't you have a long laundry list for your pet sitter?
Not that long.
Oh,
Mine are pretty easy-going.
okay.
Dog has a longer list.
Okay, but I digress. Keep going. I want to know about the ghosts because we got to get to that.
Yeah.
So it turns out that the first night, basically, she heard the cabinets, someone like rummaging around in the cabinets.
Which our cats do sometimes.
Which we were like, well, maybe it was the cats being a little crazy, banging, whatever. The next night, the piano starts playing. And she thought we had music on a timer. She was like,
oh, okay.
She calls us and said, how do I turn off the timer that plays the piano music?
And we're like,
no,
and we're not even that fancy. It's not like one of those, like, we have Alexa, but it's hardwired into like speakers that you have to hold down in order to turn on. We have a piano, but it's always closed because we don't.
Oh, this is getting good, right, Kathy? Okay. All right, turn the lights down low. Okay, come on.
Right. So then she said she had walked into our bathroom, and from our closet, she saw a silver wolf like jump from the shelf down and like just dissipated. There were a couple of things. Well, all to say, so we have our dear Pam Roussel, who's our kinesiologist. She does a lot of energy testing, energy cleansing. Lindsay,
she's with perfectlyholistic.com.
Yeah, Pam Roussel,
perfectlyholistic.com. Got it. Okay.
And Lindsay, who's our team member, she was over taking care of the babies and packing orders, whatever. She was like, she saw the cats kind of going at each other a little bit and completely out of character. She contacted Pam to be like,
hang on, Kathy.
The electrician there?
The electrician is here, so she's going to be back, but keep going. Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna watch her cheeks when she comes back. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so Lindsay contacted Pam and said, hey, can you just do a check-in on the cats? Well, she did this energy testing and said there's an entity in your home, and the cats are basically.
Whoa.
Right. And she said that all that she could really ascertain was that it was someone who had lived here previously.
And we both knew that we know the history of the people that have lived in this house to the beginning. And
how old is the house?
About 30 years old, 33 years old.
Yeah.
Now.
And there's really only 2 owners prior to us. So, but the last owners, they had their elderly father in who did pass in this house, and they told us about it when we were buying the house. They told us the story.
Well, you know what? That was nice. I mean, they were disclosing. Yeah.
And we've never really been worried. Some weird things have happened from time, but we've never actually been worried. But apparently it was a big thing while we were away.
Yep.
But they cleansed it. They did they did all the stuff, and when we came home, we're all good now.
I think the gentleman who passed away in that house is now going to have a guest role in that new show that's called Ghost. I don't know if it's on ABC or CBS or whatever, but there we go. I'm just going to push that to the universe so that we'll leave you alone and he'll get to have a starring role. How's that?
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that idea.
I think he's actually a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we are all saying he's a very nice guy.
Very nice guy. Yes.
I don't live in Dallas. No, and I'm laughing because Casey is trying to sit up here and Rusty's under the table stretching up and trying to grab Casey's tail. Is that a kid brother or what?
That is so
yeah,
cute.
that's
Casey,
Yes.
come here. Come here. I'll bring him back. Come here, baby love. I love you. He goes, give me something good. Oops, here you go here.
Give something good. That's right.
All right. The other thing I want to ask is in COVID, we had to be good cleaners. And I teach this in my pet first aid classes. But kitty paws are not like human hands, and kitty skin is not like human skin. In fact, but the one commonality is the skin is about 1/4 of a body, and it's the largest organ in a cat's body, a dog's body, a person's body. But ladies, please tell us why hand sanitizer, ammonia, bleach are no-nos, and what's something on the Two Crazy Cat Ladies site that you are actually offering that are safe cleaners for kitties?
Yeah. So they're
well,
go ahead.
All those things that you just mentioned, though, those things that you're talking about, their paw pads are actually very vascular. So anything that we use to clean with, anything that we use, floor cleaners, even aerosol sprays that end up on the ground, you will actually find those things in your cat's bloodstream.
Yes.
So it is absorbed directly into their bloodstream. So
yeah, and that's what I was going to say. The studies out there that are like the new studies of seeing how many household cleaners are found in cat and dog bloodstreams. It's amazing because it's like they're not licking the floor. Maybe some dogs do, but the cats don't normally, just like walk around licking the floor. It's because they're absorbing it directly through their paw pads. And it's not even that, we put it down and then maybe it dries before they walk on it. So everybody thinks, oh, well, if it's dry, then it's fine. But no, those chemicals are still there, regardless of what, chemicals you're using. So it's really important that we are vigilant about or mindful of what it is that we're using on our counters and on anywhere that our cats walk, our litter even, if you're using scented litters with a bunch of chemicals that are in it, that's also going to be absorbed through their paw pad. So it's really important that we just, our motto is learn, share, and grow. So I personally was what do you call it?
Like I was a cleaning queen,
and she went through a queen. I loved all of my chemicals. I loved all of the sprays. I loved the plugins. I loved anything that made
fancy stuff. Cleaners for wood, cleaners for stainless steel, cleaners for windows.
And you're still together. That's awesome. Go ahead.
For so long, but we didn't know, and it's but my
knowledge is power, and you don't know what you don't know. That is the true meaning of wisdom, according to Thoreau. How's that?
Yes. Well, and it's true. Like once you know better, you can do better. And so it was a little hard for me at first. What really, and switch to something that's more natural, that doesn't smell as great. But fast forward 5, 6, 7 years later, and it's fantastic and it's amazing. And our cats are so much healthier than they ever were before.
And we save a ton of money.
And we save so much money.
So we want people to go to the twocatLadies.com site because it's called, it's on pet friendly household cleaners. You said using vinegar and water. But you also have kind of a sister topic on that one, similar to it, about how the paw pads absorb everything. So I just think people need to check you all out because you're like an Encyclopedia Britannica, only, the 21st century, and it's not boring. It's actually relevant, good, and fun. Now, we've talked about your knowledge base. We've talked about the fact that, you've got a product line. But you also are into TikTok, and I love your bloopers and all that. But some of our folks are coming from all over the world, and some of them want to get into the TikTok game. So can you each maybe give a little tip or two to help people on TikTok? And the time is a ticking, so hurry up.
Okay, so help people start a TikTok page or get going on a TikTok page.
What would be a good thing? What's a do and don't when you're doing a TikTok?
I think the first thing would be figure out what it is that you want to share, right? And I think that passion is the most incredible thing ever. So people really are drawn to someone who's passionate about whatever it is. I mean, if it's a coin collection, if it's cats, if it's a house plant, who knows? If it's think about what it is that you want to be that you are passionate about, and then be consistent about it. I think that's the hardest thing for us sometimes is being like, you know, we want to put things. We want to consistently be posting. And I think that
TikTok has to be pretty short and punchy, right?
Yeah, you have to be concise because, you know, especially here in the States, our attention span is very short.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
Right.
3 seconds.
So you do want to just constantly post content, but you want to post relevant content to your audience, and you want to post something that is valuable, obviously, to your audience, and you'll attract that audience if you are passionate about what it is that you're talking about. We live in reality.
First one where you did a swing and a miss. What was something you tried to do and it didn't work?
Oh, so many.
Well, okay, for example, I thought it was going to be such a great cat tip to do a cat tip on how to find cat pee. We have so many people contacting us and saying, you know, my cat's peeing somewhere. You know, they finally got him back using the litter box. Everything's fine now, but we still smell cat pee. I can't find it. And the cat tip was use a black light, and you can go and it'll luminesce, right? When you can see it, then you can clean it with an enzymatic cleaner. Flop, total flop.
Yeah. Nobody cared about it.
Nobody cared about it. But I was like,
here we go, because I used to be a sports writer. Here comes the pitch. It's a home run. What was a TikTok that you got a ton of likes?
Oh, I'll tell you the very first one was January of last year when we revamped the way that we do.
In the afternoon.
We revamped the way that we do our cats, where we actually script them and we do B-roll and things like that. And we did a cat tip on whisker stress, on how, you know, if you're feeding your cat from a small bowl, their whiskers, if you notice that they only eat the center and leave the outside, that oftentimes that's because of whisker stress or whisker fatigue or whatnot, where, you know, it's touching the sides and these are sensory things or whatnot. That was, it went to like 7.4 million. Like it just went crazy. And,
well, when you get past menopause, you have to worry about whiskers too, but that's a whole topic.
Sometimes pre-menopause.
Pre-menopause
I'm
as
not
well.
sensitive at all.
Well, I think if I'm wrong or right, your Facebook has about 250,000 followers. You had a little party to celebrate that.
Yes, we did a podcast on it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And you've had over 100 episodes of the Two Crazy Cat Lady podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, back in the closet.
I love this. All right, we've been talking to these guys. I want to see how much our listeners have been paying attention. Now that Kathy is back, I've come up with 2 questions. Whoever answers it first, right, Kathy? Or whatever, how do you play it? No, you can pick somebody.
No, I'll pick winners randomly.
Okay, winners
No
randomly.
first thing anymore.
No first thing. Okay. I lived in a house with a lot of siblings. Everybody be nice. Okay. So the first person, the first prize randomly picked by Kathy. Did I do that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's got to help me every inch of the way. Is going to win the Kitty Crack pillow for cats. And briefly, what does it have in it, ladies?
It has
don't say crack.
No, kitty crack. So it has organic catnip.
No, go ahead.
It has organic catnip and silvervine. So some cats are not interested in catnip, but they are interested in silvervine. Every cat likes this.
Okay, cool. So the question is, this is easy. I said it twice, they said it twice. What is the motto for the Two Crazy Cat Ladies? And it is, if you use the word and, there's 4 words.
That's a great question.
Thanks. That's what I do for a living. Questions.
Okay, so a randomly selected correct answer will get the Kitty Crack pillow. What's the other prize in question?
The other prize is called Cat Calm. What is that? I think in this days where everybody's that might be a good thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
cat column is our herbal remedy. It's made of 80 different herbs, 21 minerals, and 7 exotic plant extracts. It's not a sedative. You just add it to a little bit of water in the wet food, and it helps to take the edge off. So things like vet visits, things like traveling, things like company coming over, holidays, 4th of July, things like that. It's really helpful for cats.
Okay.
Stress cats.
So here comes the question. Name the state. You got 50 choices. Name the state where their holistic veterinarian lives, Dr. Campbell. I'm not going to give you his first name because then you'll Google him. But you got 50 states, and we named it, and Kathy, I know, would know it. That's it. So I just realized we have like 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we gotta move on. Yeah.
We got to move on. Stay, ladies. I'm going to go off screen for a little bit to get the kitty cocktail ready. But at this time, I am happy to turn over the screen to the all-breed CFA cat judge, Kathy Black, who's going to talk about the Burmese. Take it away, Kathy.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly talk about, we normally do a CFA minute, and we didn't do that. So this is the food that just in the last few days has gone to Ukraine. Our European breeders and fanciers are working to supply dog and cat food for the people that are in Ukraine and can't get their supplies. So the breeder assistance program that CFA sponsors that helps people out, this is the recent shipment that just went there. So I just wanted to congratulate them and thank them for all the work they're doing in Ukraine, because that's just crazy over there right now. Okay, so let's talk about the, to get my fingers to click on what I want it to do. Let's talk about the Burmese breed. So each week we are highlighting a breed, and CFA is making this breed their focus breed for the week, and we're doing them all alphabetically throughout the year. And so this week is the Burmese breed, and this is a very unique breed. It came to America first in 1930. There was a doctor in San Francisco that brought a cat home from Burma. It was a small little walnut brown cat, and they didn't really know what it was. They bred it to a Siamese, and when they did that, they figured out, uh-oh, this is not a Siamese color. This is something genetically different. So it originally was only in the sable brown color, but when they bred to the Siamese and introduced the Siamese in the gene pool, then we got the other colors. So it comes in sable and blue and champagne and platinum. And the standard says these cats have surprising weight. So they're a small, compact little breed. And when you pick them up, you're supposed to go, wow, you're heavy. You know, you weigh more than I thought you would. I call them a brick wrapped in silk. They got a very silky texture to their coat. They require very little grooming. We have a wide range in looks. Some of the heads are shorter and rounder, and some of them are a little longer. But they have these big expressive eyes, and they just will seduce you with those eyes. They're very irresistible cats, very talkative cats, like to carry on a conversation with you. So let's look at some of the different colors. These are the sable, and it looks just like this, like you would expect a sable coat, nice and brown and warm with those lovely yellow eyes. And this is a champagne over here. Here is a platinum, and this is a blue. And here I have another champagne and another sable. So you can see some of these cats have a little shorter, rounder head. Some of them may have a little more of a longer head. This breed has been used to create the Tonkinese breed by crossing it with the Siamese. But our Burmese are short and compact. Look at the breadth across the chest, a very silky coat. Here's another champagne, and here's another platinum. And you can check this out on CFA's website. Go to cfa.org and search for the breeds. And that is a little bit about the Burmese breed. Arden is not back yet. I'm going to go ahead and talk about CCW.
No, I was gonna tag you into it. I realized I spelled my name wrong again. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I someone pointed it out to me, and I said that's because she's motor mouth, so we just leave her motor. So
hey, talk about the companion cat world.
CFA recognizes all cats, whether they're pedigreed or not. We have a program called Companion Cat World. And when you register your cat with CFA, you give it a legacy. You give it a pedigree. You give it a history, because all cats deserve a lineage. And our program, Companion Cat World, is $13 a cat. 10% goes to a local shelter. And when you upload a picture, you get this beautiful hard card with your cat's name and picture on it and your information. It also comes in luggage tags, which is really cool to put on the crate. So when it goes to the vet's office, they know which cat belongs in there. And you can check this all out on CFA's website at cfa.org/CCW.
All of our cats have cards.
Yeah. I love, what a great idea about putting it on their carrier.
I know, we didn't think about
I've
that.
never thought about
I
that.
just thought it was really cool.
I mean, you have two brothers that they could be misidentified, Friday or Zorro, because they're both black, right?
Well,
Yeah.
one's a girl. Friday's a little girl. So
Well, I don't know how to check under the hood of a cat.
I was gonna say, ideally the vet knows, but
Ideally, but they are very hard to tell apart.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it with my dog Kona, which is lady in Hawaiian. But Casey, you got some jewels? I
No.
used to.
I did them. I had them. You got rid of them.
But I love that program, and I'm so glad that CFA is doing that to do that. And also, Kathy, because you're awesome. Thank you, because I was going to slide in. Can you talk about the Ukraine effort? So you did that. You're just hitting 1,000 today.
yeah.
So moving on,
I'm gonna have to use.
we have about 9 minutes left. So big things. One thing I'm very passionate about, as you all know, is to keep our cats and our dogs safe. So I am a master instructor in pet first aid, been doing it about a dozen years, taught people all over the world. I am doubly blessed because Rusty and Casey helped me teach the veterinary approved cat only first aid program through my company, Pet First Aid for You. And the online class we have one coming up March 29th, write that down, and May 12th. Both of them are 5 to 8 p.m. Central Time, because I found that cat people don't want morning classes. And that one's good if you're in Vegas or you're in New York, right? So it kind of, the time zone works for everybody. But as I do, go ahead and you can take those beauties off the screen, Kathy. As I do for everyone, as a thank you for being guests on our show, because I'm not Oprah, no free car. Both of you are most welcome to come to one of my upcoming cat first aid classes for free.
We would love
will be there.
to. Yes, we will
The
definitely.
cost for others are $40. Includes a detailed course book, handouts, bad jokes by me, and I'm going to say the hardest working friggin' cat safety cat on the planet, Casey. He has been to 13 states already.
Wow.
We just came back from the Dallas Public Library where my dog, pet safety dog Kona, and Casey and I gave a safety and wellness talk to some kids and their parents and people, and they brought their A game. I've been teaching so long, this is my second team. I had a husky mix named Chipper and a gray and a white cat named Zeke that were my first safety team. I can't believe it. I got doubly blessed, and I now have a second team. And Casey is actually a certified therapy cat too. So he brings it. So are you guys thirsty?
We are always.
Okay. So for this drink, I know that the cats won't come up because it has citrus in it. We are making, in honor of one of my favorite authors of all time, the Hemingway Delightful Daiquiri, because you know what? He was a major cat dude, right, guys?
Yeah, major.
And thank you. Pause and applause to Teresa Kiger, All Breed CFA judge and editor of Cat Talk, because she creates these graphics each and every week. So thank you so much for this look. And spring is coming, so I thought it'd be great. So for this one, you definitely need to go in style. You gotta have a nice martini glass. Now, I recommend that you put ice and water in this while you're getting ready to make your drink, so the glass gets chilled. That's really good. As you fill your cocktail shaker with some ice, and then you're gonna do 2 ounces of a clear white rum. I got Bacardi's, and that's actually an 8 count. Ready for it? 2 ounces, 8 counts.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Then you want to add 4 ounces of pink grapefruit juice. So I have my little guy here. This is each one of these is 2 ounces. So here we go. Here's 1, and here comes 2. All right. And I love grenadine. With grenadine, a little goes a long way. You just want a 1/4 of an ounce. So we're just going to do that. Meow.
You are a bartender.
Wow.
You got to meow, man. You got to meow. And then this is where you get your exercise, your aerobics for the day. Shake, 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 shake your booty. Woo! Shake your booty. And make sure when you're shaking, don't do it like this. You really got to give it some energy. And then you pour it in your glass. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty.
And give it a little rim shot with lime. And a little on that side. And at this time, let us all please raise a glass. Whether it is the Ernest Hemingway Daiquiri drink or a Madura, what did you call yours?
A Midori Meowtini.
Midori Meowtini. What are you drinking again, Miss Kathy?
A beer.
Oh, no, it's a Sprite. Oh, is it a Sprite? Oh, you're on mute, I think. Raise a glass of water, whatever you want. We all need to toast to all cats, purebreds and mutts like mine, who make us better humans. Thank you, kitties. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, this is going down so well.
You're gonna get drunk.
Nah, I don't get drunk. I'm, be careful when you have really sweet, refreshing drinks on a hot day, because sugar in the drink is gonna really knock you on your tail.
Yep. Hydrate, hydrate.
Yeah, or do bourbon and sip like I do. All right. So
Girl.
before we thank everybody, I want to thank our sponsor, Kitty Raid, the maker of these great isotonic drinks. They also have Doggy Raid. They have a meal topper you can dribble on for dogs and cats called Yummy Raid. We really appreciate their sponsorship. We thank Kathy Black. She helps me so much as my co-pilot. We love our dog Destiny. We love the CFA. Next week, our guest, are you guys ready for it? Kitty, 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 kitty. From the Kitten Coalition, we are having as our special guest, Rose Marie Crawford. She's pretty dynamite and helping kittens get off on the right paw. I wish it was longer, but I am so excited, delighted that we were able to land the 2 crazy cat ladies, Jay and Adrian, and their 6 cute kitties. Ladies, I thank you so much for being on the show. Do you have any parting messages? Because we have a couple minutes. We did this really fast.
I can't believe it. That really does fly by.
It does, but
Would.
what's something you want to say to folks? Because you're really on a mission, and I'm not going to say what your motto is because they have to do it for the
No,
prize.
they have to
And
come
we
up with.
thank you
I
guys
think it's
for being so
incredible.
generous. Thank you.
Mhm.
Say it one more time.
We thank you for being so generous with your prizes.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
Thank
yes.
you for giving us the opportunity here. We love you guys. We love the mission. We love the
Helping all
unity
cats.
that you guys are doing in order to bring everybody together in the cat community. You guys are amazing, and it means a lot to us. So thank you guys so
Yeah.
much for having
Thank
us.
you so much.
So what are you doing for St. Catter's Day tomorrow?
Oh my
So
God.
we have a
girl.
9 a.m. live with.
That's what we had some events coming up. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yes. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So that's noon Eastern. We've got a roundtable live on our Facebook page with Dr. Katie Woodley, Pam Roussel from Perfectly Holistic, and Julianne Thorne from Naturally Cats.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about all things holistic care for cats. This weekend is Naturally Cats conference, the Holistic Care Cat Conference, the Holistic cat care.
Is it online or in person?
It's all
It's
virtual.
online.
It's all virtual and it's free to sign up.
Yeah.
And then
cool.
coming up in April is the Travel Cats. You guys probably know about that. The Travel Cat Summit that we'll also be speaking at. That's April 10th. And we're really excited to be a part of that huge summit as well.
And we've got our Back in the Closet podcast tomorrow with a special podcaster, Isabel, covered in pet hair. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Isabel Alvarez. She's one of my
Yes.
buds. Yeah.
I love
Great
her.
lady. Yeah.
She's so amazing. So
Mhm.
we're having her on our podcast tomorrow, and we're going to be drinking some great beverages and talking.
Yeah.
She actually has a haunted story as well, so she's going to be telling
Yep.
us about it.
We're excited.
Well, thank you both for being on the show. Thank you all out there for tuning in every Wednesday to Meowy Hour. Tell your friends, and you can catch us if you do Meowy Hour YouTube in case you miss it. Prizes will be announced by Sunday. Kathy will pick them, so keep trying. We've got the questions there on the screen. And until next time, same cat channel, same cat time. We'll see you on Meowy Hour. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys.